Hey, what's up, you guys? Spidey Fan Reviews here, and today I'm doing my comic book review. Haven't done a comic book review in a while, but I think this is worth doing a review of Superior Spider-Man number 26, the start of the Goblin War. Was it worth it? Was all the hype, worth it? The expectations are high on this. So was it good? And I would say yes, it was pretty good. It was a very good beginning for the Goblin War. Um, Basically, what it is we have a fight between Norman Osborn and the Hobgoblin. That's how the comic book starts off, and it's all been drawn by Ramos, which is I really do like Ramos's artwork. So it starts off there. They're having this, it's pretty cool. It's out of Oscorp. They're fighting at Oscorp, which is neat. Um, and what we have, is it jumps around to, we have that going on. We also have this thing, Peter Parker, Doc Ock, Spider-Man, with the Avengers. And what he's doing is he's taking out some AIM soldiers, and the Avengers find him, and they gotta take him in because something's up. And they realize that with the last issue with the symbiote, as we remember, issue 25, with the symbiote. And he says the reason he's been acting like this is because he's always had part of it. He's lying, but you know what I mean. For those of you who read it, you know what I'm talking about. And there's that part of the comic book going on. Then there's the other part with Peter Parker inside of the mindscape, they call it, where he's still there. He wasn't wiped out from Doc Ock's brain, which is really cool. To actually see Peter Parker again, and he's trying to find his memories. And it jumps back to the fight, and this was pretty interesting where we see this fight go down. And there's a kind of a reveal at the end. I'll save that till the end. And they bring him in, Spider-Man, going back to the Avengers. They bring him back in, and they say, well, how come all your files were erased? Because they scanned his brain earlier, and since they didn't have any of the smart people there, like Reed Richards or Iron Man, to see that it was Doc Ock's brain waves, they couldn't tell that it was Superior Spider, or that it was Doc. They just thought nothing was wrong. But they realized, he deleted them in case he did. So that's why they brought him back in, and they're starting to realize something's up. And the cool part was the Hobgoblin. He they're in this fight, Hobgoblin and Green Goblin, and the Green Goblin shows him the scar from the glider to prove that it is Norman Osborn, and it's unbelievable. If it wasn't for Corn TV that said, Harry Osborn was also stabbed there too, and it could just be Harry. I mean, I would have never even thought of that. I would have just thought, oh, it's Norman Osborn. But no, it could be Harry as well. I forgot about that. So we see that it's this scar, so we know that it's either Harry Osborn or Norman Osborn. So that is neat. That is very cool. And Hobgoblin is shocked. Green Goblin kills him in front of his men and in front of Hobgoblin's men because they have this big brawl, and whoever wins takes the other person's henchman. You know what I mean? Because it's a whole gang. They both have their own groups. So he's killed Hobgoblin, so all the Hobgoblin people turn over to the Green Goblin side. Spider-Man quits the Avengers, so they can't worry about. So he doesn't want to get caught. And we figure out that it is, what is it? I think his name's Menace. Figures out that it's not Ben Kingsley. It's not the real Hobgoblin, and that Hobgoblin Ben Kingsley is thousands of miles away, training, brainwashing his henchmen into being him and thinking they're him, so they don't, think that, so they don't, screw up or whatever. You know what I mean? He's brainwashing them to think that they are him, and Menace cannot do anything like say that it's fake. It's not really Ben Kingsley, or else they will lose all of Hobgoblin's men. Anyways, fantastic comic book, I have to say. This was really worth it. I can't wait for the next issue. I haven't read it yet. I will be doing a review of that as well. 4.8 out of 5. Really good.